You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was the Rolling Stones, Midnight Rambler. I believe that was the long version. We had Queen, Seven Seas of Rye, then King Tough, Black Moon Spell, then we had New Shins, Dead Alive, and we started out with Fogat, Rock and Roll Outlaw. Now we have Arthur Brown in the studio. How you doing, Arthur?
I'm doing really good. First tour in America for a long time.
40 years, is it?
47, I think.
47? Why'd you leave it so long?
Well, I needed a break.
Yeah. Excellent. You're playing at the Regent.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Absolutely. Through Psych Entertainment, who decided that I should be taken out of my retirement home, pulled out of the coffin, and put on tour.
Yeah. Nice one. Where are you from?
Originally Whitby in Yorkshire,
Oh, you're Northern.
Yeah.
Northern chap.
Yes.
But you've lost your accent, Arthur.
I have. Well, it's had a battering from different places in the world, so it's almost gone. A lot of people think I'm Australian.
Yeah, you don't sound Australian to me. Did you live in London? You must have lived in London at some point.
Yeah, I lived in different parts. I was a student. I was going to King's College doing law for a year.
How old was you then?
I was 19.
Yeah.
And so I lived during that period. I lived in Lancaster Gate, Balham, Notting Hill, where they were just having all the riots, or they were just calming down.
When was that then? 70s?
That was what?
70s?
No, that was 60.
The Notting Hill Festival riots?
No, they were having just straight out riots then.
Who was the Prime Minister at that time, do you remember?
I think it was still
Harold Wilson. Yeah.
Or the one before him, but I think
Edward Heath. No, he was after, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They're all related.
They're all Muppets.
I think if they put them on TV in the Muppet Show, they'd probably
get some votes.
Well, then let's not put them on.
Yeah, okay. To hell with them. So when did you get into music then? So you was being a lawyer.
Actually, I was asked not to come back.
To be a lawyer?
Yeah, after a year.
Why? Was you wearing funny clothes?
Well, I did wear funny clothes, but I met this woman there who introduced me to modern jazz with, Jazz on a Summer's Day, that festival movie that came out in the very early... No, it would have been the very late 50s.
Yeah.
And she also introduced me to Gulwa cigarettes.
Gulwa?
Yeah.
They were strong. Man, they were strong.
Yeah, you develop kind of calluses on your throat after 3 cigarettes.
And they had filtered ones, but I used to smoke the non-filtered ones too.
Yeah, you got a full punch with that.
Oh man. No, they smelt like cow dung as well. Didn't they?
They did, yeah. And the only one that smelt slightly stronger in a way was Gitan.
Gitans, yeah.
Oh my God, they were wicked. And if you smoked those and held them in kind of the right way, you were almost automatically a beatnik.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she taught me also how to do the traditional jazz dancing.
Yeah.
And we went off to, there was a big festival there. So I learned all about that music, about modern jazz, and she took me out to art movies and stuff. And I got interested in that. And
how did you leap from jazz into being the crazy world of Arthur?
Well, after a year working in a a sewage farm, and then being a civil servant for 6 months. I thought, oh,
This ain't for me.
yeah. So they said, oh, well, you obviously weren't interested in law, but we'll recommend you to any other place. So I got a place in Reading, and there, because in those days you still got a grant, so you could do what you liked, really. I mean, if you didn't do enough work, you wouldn't get past the first year.
Mm.
But if you did enough work, and I found, eventually I studied philosophy, which I found quite interesting.
What's that?
It's when you talk about living, but
don't do it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good.
Is that a good analogy of it?
Yeah, but I was watching. They have those rag things there. You have a day when you're making money for the university, and one of the things they had was this traditional jazz band on the back of a flatbed truck going through the town.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, that's great. This was when I first arrived at the university at Reading.
You never learned any instruments or anything at this point?
I tried banjo before that, but it didn't seem to work for me. And so what happened was when I saw this band going round, I thought, that's a great band.
Yeah.
And then about 5 weeks later, I was in the bar at the social place for the students.
Yeah.
And I heard one student saying to another, it's a pity about that bass player getting thrown out. I said, yeah, know what they'll do now.
Your ears pricked up.
Yeah. And I went out.
I see an opportunity.
I did. I couldn't play anything, but I went out and bought a bass.
Yeah.
And I turned up at their rehearsal. I'm your new bass player. And he said, oh, well, we're doing these numbers. Well, we'll start with that one. I said, well, you better show me
where do I put my fingers? Yeah.
And then after the first one, they were getting red. He said, we're going to strap you up with,
tape.
I just strapped it up with tape.
Yeah.
So that I didn't pull all the flesh off them.
Calluses.
Yeah.
Calluses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were very callous.
I know. Can't trust them.
Who can you trust?
Not many.
No.
These days.
We of the English know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bass, did that work or not?
It did, and
because jazz is kind of put your fingers anywhere anyway, isn't it?
Well, if you've got a bit of confidence and a reasonable ear,
you can blag
you
it.
do it, yeah. And you go like, oh, it's not quite. You just slide it a bit. Oh, yeah, got it. And I wouldn't ever say I was the best bass player, but after about a year of that, I formed my own modern jazz quartet.
Wow.
And we did Charlie Mingus and those people by the same principle.
Yeah.
Well, that might work.
Was there any drugs being consumed at this point?
Not in those days.
Yeah.
Not visible anywhere. I did see at the end of my stay at the university.
Yeah.
The Dylan fans had been in touch. Oh, the Dylan fans had been in touch with people in America, and it did appear then amongst a certain lot of people. But by then I was in a mod band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, like the Who and the Kinks kind of vibe, Small Faces.
That kind of. But it was the point at which mod was transitioning, so you got all bits of James Brown in it and stuff like that.
Speed was the drug of choice of mods, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the pills.
Yeah.
I think, from what I know,
blues they were called, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah, and the Black Bombers.
Oh,
ooh.
Don't get me started.
I'll not say anything further.
It's okay. Let's play some music and come back.
A good idea.
I love your stories. Fascinating. Arthur Brown's in the studio. He's playing tonight at the Regent, and should be a good show. Let's play some Masters of Reality. This is Ginger Baker singing about a cup of tea. Take it away. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Arthur Brown. Fire. Beautiful. Are you still called the Crazy World of Arthur Brown, or just...
I am the god of hellfire.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
Yeah.
I am the god of hellfire.
No, you're not. I'm the god of hellfire.
Shut up.
You fool, how dare you? I am the god of bellflower.
You are a sod on the rainbow.
How dare you?
I dare because I know your mother and I know what she's up to with the baker.
With the baker?
Yes, the baker.
I heard the milkman.
Yeah, he was just miming. It was the baker that was doing it.
That blasted baker, that bastard.
I came here to be interviewed, not insulted.
How dare you interrupt me?
My first name is Coitus, and therefore you are now Coitus Interruptus.
I am the god of Beverly Hills.
You are not.
Oh,
Go on.
not the god of power. You are a sodding liar.
I am the god of a sodding liar. And I bring you, liar. I sound better than you do.
You do, but I'm holding back.
Do you want me to come back? Do you want me to come down tonight? Stand behind the
Oh, you
curtain?
could do that. Yeah, lovely, Dave. Actually, there's a ringtone
Yeah.
with somebody else doing the
Oh,
voice.
no.
I don't know who it is, and they're not good.
I would.
Wasn't you, was it?
No, it wasn't me. But I would love your ringtone doing that. Why ain't you on top of it? The promoter. So someone's getting. Is that you? Did you write that song? Is that you?
I wrote that line, and I wrote the part of the song. There was 4 of us who wrote it.
But does the record company or publishing company own that line?
No.
So someone's
Yeah,
having a
well,
laugh. then.
actually, now the publisher has the rights on it, and I get a percentage, but nobody seems to have followed that one up. Maybe there's only one person's got a ringtone.
Yeah, which means you're going to get half a halfpenny soon.
Not to be mocked at.
Oh, saucy.
The journey of a million shells starts with one.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Before that was a Bonzo Dog Doo Dog Band, the intro outro song,
Yes.
and we started off with Masters of Reality.
Yeah, Ginger.
TUSA. Ginger talking about a cup of tea. I thought you'd like that one.
Yeah, I like it because I'm drinking your English cup of tea here now.
It's not mine. Delicious.
Well, it's got a bag in now. Got a bag in there.
All right.
Right.
All right then. So, do you get dolled up for your show like you used to?
If you're inquiring about the thespian's use of costumes,
Stage wear.
yeah, I'm going to get some things on there. And tonight, as far as I know, we're using the fire helmet as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it a lot these days. You know,
It's actually what it is, like a lamp with a fire inside, isn't it?
it was a plate with petrol in it.
Yeah.
Now it's got the horns.
Yeah.
And flames coming out.
And you have makeup on?
Yeah,
Oh man.
but not that the original style. Now I do a different thing.
That too much work, the original.
This actually is more work,
Yeah.
but you know, after sort of 42 years, you thought, maybe I could change it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, after all, your body changes every 7 years.
Does
Think-
it?
Well, I've had mine changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you go down the morgue.
You look good, though.
Not bad.
Do you do any healthy things to to maintain your good looks and physique?
Oh, yes. I do actually. I do some exercises from Tibet. I do some bits of stretching, yoga, lots of walking.
Yeah.
Gave my car away. I thought, and
Do you meditate?
I do some of that.
What kind of meditating?
I tried a lot of different ones. I was a member of the Friends of the Western Buddhist Order, and they have various styles. I did the Transcendental. I've done more.
I've done that. I still do it. I haven't done it in a couple of weeks. Transcendental meditation, 20 minutes twice a day.
Is that good? You like that?
Yeah, although it's easy to drift off and not do any meditating.
When you're drifting off, do you wake up somewhere else?
No, I mean to not bother doing it.
Yeah. That's it.
I did it for about 2.5 years, twice a day, every day. And then one day I just woke up and thought, sod it, I can't be bothered today. And it's been like 3 weeks. I did it once yesterday for the first time.
Should we do it now?
Well, 20 minutes
Yeah.
of saying nothing on the air. I don't think that would go down too well.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I had a friend who used to chant raspberry jelly, raspberry jelly, raspberry jelly.
Did that work?
Well, actually, up to a certain point it does, because after a while you can't think anymore.
You mean, but it could have been anything. It's
It could have
repeating just to shut your mind up.
Yeah.
That's why I like Transcendental, though. It's kind of, you let all the junk you're thinking about just be there too. It's not like you're trying to fight it. That's the one thing I liked about Transcendental meditation.
Yeah, I think that's much more real.
It would be hard for me to try and stop my mind from thinking of all the junk that goes, your mind. I mean, how many thoughts do you have in a day? Even when you're sleeping, it's like never ending.
I've not actually counted them, but I think
Thousands.
Yeah.
<clears throat>
Maybe sometimes even billions.
I bet the only time you are not thinking is when you say, I am the God of hellfire.
Actually, it's true. I don't think then.
Yeah.
I think I don't think when I'm laughing for a little tiny bit.
Yeah. Do you think when you're talking?
I try and avoid it.
Say something to me.
Roger Prothero's chips hit the mud in a slag heap.
Now, was you thinking of anything when you said that?
Not really.
Yeah. I just said yeah. When in that yes, I wasn't thinking of anything.
That's a moment of reality then.
It's amazing.
Like I'm sitting next to a man and I've just witnessed him having a moment. Oh.
It's amazing, right?
It is. It is. Come and see this tonight. I shall bring him on stage and have him up there. You'll be able to see reality. None of these reality shows. This will be reality.
This is the real reality.
Wow. I never thought I was going to get that one.
Yes, I'll do it again. Yes.
Oh, I want to try. Yeah.
No, you got to say it with the S at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Not just yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
The S closes it. So, yes.
That's it. Did you think of anything when you were saying it? Let me try something else.
I can't think.
I'm going to hypnotize you.
All right.
Arthur Brown, I am going to put meditation into your head.
Right.
You're going to have a lovely show tonight.
Oh.
People are going to love you.
Oh.
When I count down from 10, your show will be wonderful, Arthur. 10.
Oh, I can't wait.
Could you mind not interrupting? This is very serious.
Oh, just get on with it.
10.
I'm an artist. I'm a bit, like... I get agitated.
10.
You started at 10 again.
I know, because you keep interrupting.
Well...
Now listen here, who is the God of hellfire, you or me?
I'm talking to you. I'm your normal mind now. And then
Okay.
if you keep just beginning again, it'll go on forever.
Okay, 10. 9.
I am the god.
No, I am the god. 7, 6, puffy
Now
cloud.
listen, I wanted to impress the visitors, the listeners, that I'm a very serious musician, worth looking at.
I know. 5,
Don't
4,
listen.
3,
No, it's nearly there. Yes.
1.
Oh,
People are going to love you tonight, Arthur.
Oh, thank you.
King Arthur of Brown.
Oh, yeah. 6'3".
You're such a stud, Arthur.
I'm going to melt down my pans
Oh, stop.
and I'm going to make a sword out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'm going to be King Arthur. I am King Arthur.
Hold
and I-
on. Go on. Now. And action.
I am King Arthur.
You're not King Arthur.
I'm a god of hellfire. That's right.
Let's play some Jethro Tull. We're here with Arthur Brown. New day today, yesterday, or something like that. Take it away.